Loose Women stars are said to have been left shaken following ITV's dramatic shake-up. Earlier this week, the network announced a major overhaul of their daytime schedules, which affects both Luce and Lorraine Kelly's self-titled morning program. However, despite being hit with a mass loss of viewers, the magazine show this morning remains unaffected. While all shows air throughout the year, the new schedule means that both Luce and Lorraine will only be on screens for 30 weeks of the year. Meanwhile, Good Morning Britain has been extended until 9.30, axing part of Lorraine's show. The shake-up will come into play in January, with many of the Luce panel now feeling as though they're on a probation period. Sources have claimed that anchors on the show, including Christine Lampard, Colleen Nolan and Gloria Hunniford, had not been informed of the shake-up before it was made public. It's claimed that some of the older members of the panel who have been part of the show since its launch 25 years ago, are worried that they will be fighting for appearances on the panel, while PR-friendly younger members of the team including G.K. Barry, Olivia Atwood and former singer Frankie Bridge will be favoured. ITV sources have criticised This Morning for being favoured despite its dwindling viewing figures. The tension behind the scenes at the network is believed to be unbearable, with This Morning being hit with rage. Sources claim that the shake-up has sparked a time bomb, with executives allegedly doing everything to defuse the situation amongst talent. ITV daytime could combust from the inside out at this rate, a source said. They went to tell The Sun that older panellists on Loose Women have seen shake-ups in the past but weathered them. Now, this news has come out of nowhere, leaving them shaken. The older members of the panel are believed to think that the negative criticism surrounding the program has been directed towards them with out-of-touch comments, whereas the new and younger panelists have a hype around them due to having different viewers than their older colleagues. Older members of the panel believe that the younger stars are shiny teachers' pets, after top bosses have praised them for bringing in a younger audience. It's now 5 months or so for them to prove their worth and sing for their supper, the source added. They went on to say, the older panelists feel like until January they're on probation and pragmatic bosses will be scrutinizing their every tweet, every rating and audience polling, everything like that. There is also believed to be tension around the pay from the show, with some on a staff pay contract, and some panelists working on a freelance basis. But while the take-home fee is different, every panellist is believed to be on around £3,000 per episode. The Mirror previously revealed that Loose Women had become embroiled in a pay row behind the scenes. 3 big stars had told their bosses that they would walk out if the issues were not resolved. It came after the network was hit with a change by HMRC on tax legislation. ITV were made to decide whether a role was self-employed or employed for tax purposes from April 2021. Some stars had been told to take a pay contract, meaning that instead of paying corporation tax at 19%, they would have had to pay 40% on earnings between £50,271 and £150,000, plus national insurance. A source behind the scenes told us, they have all been self-employed for decades. Their accountants are saying no, they are self-employed, and are not going to go on pay. Armole added, they're so strict about it, and we're talking about the big players. ITV sources said the broadcaster had communicated the change to all those concerned across the channel and that assessments are done on a case-by-case basis.